Hello everyone. Today in this session we are going to discuss about selective repeat ARQ. Selective repeat ARQ, go back and ARQ simplifies the process at the receiver side. The receiver keeps track of only one variable and there is no need to buffer one of order frames. They are simply discarded. However, this protocol is very inefficient for a noisy link. In a noisy link, a frame has a higher probability of damage, which means the resending of the multiple frames. In the go back ARQ, it simplifies the process at the receiver side. The receiver keeps track of only one variable. There is no need of buffer out of the order frames. So they are simply discarded. However, this protocol is very inefficient for the noisy link. In this noisy link, a frame has a higher probability of a damage, which means the resending of the multiple frames. This resending uses up the bandwidth and slow down the transmission. The noisy links, there is another mechanism that doesn't resend end frames. When just one frame is damaged, only the damaged frame is resent. This mechanism is called selective repeat ARQ. In this selective repeat, it will select only the damaged frames and it is repeating and it is going to resend only the damaged frames that is to be resent. The windows. The selective repeat protocols also uses two windows, a send window and a receiver window. However, there are differences between the windows in this protocol and the ones in the go back end. First, the size of the send window is much smaller. It is 2 to the power m minus 1. Second, the receiver window is the same size as the send window. Send window for selective repeat ARQ, the send window maximum size can be 2 to the power m minus 1. For example, if m is equals to 4, the sequence numbers go from 0 to 15, but the size of the window is just 8. It is 15 in the go back end protocol. The smaller the window size means less efficiency in the filling the pipe, but the fact that there are fewer duplicate frames can be compensated for this. The protocol uses the same variables as we discussed in the go back end. It happens in the send window for the selective repeat ARQ. What happened in the receiver window for the selective repeat ARQ? The receiver window in the select repeat ARQ is totally different from one in the go back end. First, the size of the receive window is the same as the size of the window send window 2 to the power m minus 1. So as you can see in the diagram, send window first, that is outstanding frame, send window next frame to be resent. In this we have regions called frames already acknowledged, frames sent but not acknowledged, frames that can be sent, and the frames that cannot be sent. So that is about the windows. Next, piggybacking. A data frames flow in only one direction, although control information such as a acknowledgement and NAK frames can travel in the other direction. In real life, data frames are normally flowing in both the direction, from node A to node B and from node B to node A. This means that the control information also needs to flow in both the direction. When a frame is carrying data from A to B, it also carry control information about arrived or data lost frames from B. When a frame is carrying data from B to A, it can also carry control information about the arrived, or it can also carry the information about the lost frames also. Lost frames from A. This is called as piggybacking. Piggybacking is used to improve the efficiency of the bidirectional protocols. This is about this session. In this session, we discussed about what is the selective repeat ARQ, what are the drawbacks of the go back in ARQ. In order to overcome those problems, so the selective ARQ will be useful, efficiently work out. So in the selective ARQ, not only all the frames has to be repeatedly sent, but only the damaged frame has to be selected and that is to be resent. That's why this mechanism is called as selective repeat ARQ. So the windows of the selective repeat ARQ protocol uses two windows. One is a send window and another one is a receiver window. So there is a differences between the windows in this protocol, and one is in the go back N. First, the size of the send window is much smaller and it is 2 to the power m minus 1. Second, the receiver window is same size as the send window. So what happens in the send window for the selective repeat ARQ, receive window for the select repeat ARQ. And this is a diagrammatic representation of the frames. Piggybacking. So piggybacking is nothing but it is used to improve the efficiency of the bidirectional protocols. When a frame is carrying data from A to B, it can also carry control information about the arrived frames from B. When a frame is carrying data from B to A, it can also carry control information about the arrived or the lost frames from the A. This improves the efficiency of the bidirectional protocols. So this is about this session. Thank you.